All right, the last type of equation we're going to practice solving is exponential. You can see here my variable, my x, is in the exponent. That's what makes this exponential. So I know I'm going to have to use the inverse of an exponential to solve. The inverse of an exponential is a logarithm. So I know I'm going to be using logs. But just like in the first type of equation, I had to get my square root all by itself. I have to get my exponential, or my base to my power, by itself. So 3x is my exponent. That makes this 5 the base, because the base has to be directly attached to the exponent. It has to be 5 to the 3x. So I couldn't say 2 is my base. I can't say 40 is my base. In fact, 40 is just my answer. So you can see here that the 2 is extra. I only need a base, exponent, and answer. So that 2 is being multiplied. A lot of students will try to distribute it and go ahead and do 2 times 5. That is incorrect. If we think about PEMDAS, I know that exponents, the e, come before multiplication, right? So if you try to do 2 times 5, you're trying to multiply before doing the 3x power, right? So instead, we're going to undo the 2 by dividing it on both sides. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. That's gone, because 1 times anything is itself. So now I have 5 to the 3x equals 40 divided by 2, which is 20. So now I have my base, my exponent, and my answer. I'm ready to convert to log form. Remember that the base stays the base and the other two change. So my base here is 5. It's going to be the base of my log as well. But the other two change sides, right? So now I'm going to have log base 5 of 20, and it's going to be equal to my exponent by itself. So have I gotten x by itself yet? Well, no, it's being multiplied by 3. So I will need to divide both sides by 3. And now this is the answer, right? So if I just have a multiple choice and they're in log form, this is what I'm looking for. I could also possibly see like 1/3 log base 5 of 20, because we know 1/3 is the same as dividing by 3. If it asks you to find this to the nearest hundredth is 2 decimal places, so I'm going to press the math button, and I can scroll down till I find log base 5 of 20, and I need to divide it by 3. So there is my answer, 0.620. Definitely makes it stay at a 2. So x is approximately 0.62. Either one of those is an acceptable answer. This is exactly the answer, and this is rounded. Keep in mind, if my base is 10, I can just put log, that 10 is understood, so I wouldn't have to write base 10. All right, try the rest of these exponential equations.